Out of time.
I am out of time. I'm not finding anything, so I think that might even be the first time that they've played. But in any case, we'll see how that works out for both of these players. Jaka coming from the loser side. Grand Finals of European Bootcamp number 165 commencing right now. We're starting on Battlefield, which is a good starting stage for Jaka.
Indeed. Alright, like I said, it feels like as long as Jaka can sort of like get in and harass Steve and not allow them to really get the resources that they need. Like, right now they're only sitting on one block of iron. That's one minecart.
Noah Daniel says they're still waiting for their announcer voice. Is that...
I will get to them in a little bit.
Okay, nice. Oh, timing. Nice on that up smash there. Good timing, good call out on that shield drop there, adding a lot of damage on that first stock from Big Chungus here, who has not really been able to get anything started on Jaka's first stock here. 28%, the only thing that they've managed to do so far. And quite in the opposite kind of camp is Jaka right now. And that forward tilt pretty good actually with the umbrella there. One hit to get rid of these...
Smacks away multiple blocks.
So that seems to be the go-to for Jaka so far to deal with that wall.
Pocket minecart. I'm actually a little bit surprised that Jaka threw that away as quickly as they did.
Yeah, it's you kind of have to weigh having the pocket or having the pocketed item, right? Which is more valuable to you. Sometimes it can be more valuable to have the pocket to interrupt the kind of minecart engages as we've seen right there. Sometimes it can be more valuable to have the item in there to maybe get a kill confirm or something along those lines. That's a good two-frame though.
I absolutely love the way that Jaka basically kept Chungus away from that crafting table for as long as they did.
Oh yeah, that's also, I mean, it
like,
kind of...
Jaka's entire game plan there was just keep Chungus away from the crafting table because they had diamond.
Which is interesting, right? Because usually you can just spawn a new one. If you press shield and B, you can just spawn a crafting table where you're standing. So, what the... Okay, triple clank there of these up tilts, apparently equally as fast. In the end, it was Big Chungus winning out, and after all that said and done, you know, after Jaka had a pretty good lead in the early stocks and the early goings of this game, Big Chungus has brought this back to quite an even setting here. Difference, but just being about 30% here, so that's not much, especially considering that Big Chungus has those diamond tools on deck right now, trying to go for these spikes. That is super dangerous for Jaka. They're off stage playing with fire, for sure. But so far, still surviving.
Yeah, it's still... Oh, I was going to say it looks pretty even, but Jaka cleaning up that stock with that forward air. Okay. Jaka currently in the lead. 2 stocks to 1.
Okay, yeah, good catch on that roll in with the up tilt as well. Trying to follow up with the second one, but a little bit too high percent for that to reliably connect. Not connecting that catch as well on the fishing rod. Was kind of close now, but Jaka really keeping up the pressure on Big Chungus, which is what you have to do against Steve to get to get him from mining up a storm. And Jaka has been doing an amazing job so far in this first game.
Oh, nice catch with the fishing rod.
Of course, that works as well. Just grab Steve out of that mining cart. I'm in swooping in there right there. Oh, Lloyd Rocket manual activation on that one as well, catching Chungus just trying to chill on the top platform. 143%, one yeet away from victory, and that's going to be a Jaka taking the first game in this grand final set.
Very nice. All right, for Noah Daniel, I very much apologize. I do not have the reverb set up today, but I will give you your announcer voice.
Okay.
Jaka versus Big Chungus.
Nice.
Nice.
That is good.
Or it could
that
be
is a good announcer
Jaka
voice.
versus Big Chungus.
Oh yeah, do the smash announcer where it randomly goes low.
Yeah.
Big Chungus.
Big Chungus.
Well,
there's always the Melee Ganondorf announcer where it's just like Ganondorf.
Yeah, true.
Big Chungus.
I like the ultimate Ganondorf. Ganondorf.
Ganondorf. No, we don't have Ganondorf.
No,
We
too
have
happy.
Isabelle
Yes.
versus
Enderman.
Steve.
Steve.
Oh yeah, how does he say Enderman? Oh my goodness, the anvil.
Anvil pocketed right now. I think it'll drop straight down, so you have to get above Big Chungus to connect it, but that's gonna deal so much damage. Do it, Jaka. Do it for the fans. Oh.
Oh, I need to see it. I need to see it.
Yeah, Jaka is holding on to that one as well. He knows how good that anvil is, how strong it is. He wants to connect it so bad. As soon as Big Chungus is off stage, I'm imagining Jaka dropping it on their head.
It's like, I don't have a bowling ball, but... Oh.
Alright, getting rid of it. Holding it for a little bit too long. Wants to have the
Fair
pocket
enough.
back for interaction purposes, so a little bit unsatisfactory, but I can see it. I can see it.
I can see them wanting the pocket for minecart.
Feels sad though.
Yeah.
Alright, but once again, Jaka doing quite a good job, although getting grabbed right there. Down thrown for maximum damage as the back throw will not kill. And not really getting anything from off-stage situation. Good air dodge from Big Chungus to stay alive. 154%, and the minecart gets it on Jaka as well. That looks super slow, but it is enough to take the first stock.
Yeah, Jaka was expecting Chungus to jump out and for that pocket to actually like give him the invulnerability and the projectile, but nope, Chungus just decided to stay inside of it. Still though, both players are now on second stock, low percent.
And here we go. Big Chunk is now searching for the distance on that Isabelle once again, but Jaka has been really good in staying in the Steve threat bubble. You're not really allowing Big Chungus to get the mining started very effectively. You know, sure, you get like 1 or 2 right there. No! Oh no! He rolled. I think he rolled on the platform right there, and unfortunately, that's going to take enough time for the platform to drag you into your certain death. Oh my goodness! What an unfortunate end to Jaka's second stock right there. Big Chunk is now finding himself in the lead.
All right, not a lot of damage out of that. Isabelle very light, kind of floaty, kind of falls out of Steve's stuff, I guess. I don't know. Okay, good interception on the way back to ledge. Jaka still in this.
Yeah, at least you're not getting, you know, bonked like DDD does by the blocks, right?
Yeah.
You can kind of force your way through, so that kind of takes a big load off of Jaka's shoulders there, where the recovery is still good, and you don't have to deal with that.
I love
Good
that.
catch, yeah. Big
Forcing the
Chungus was
jump.
forced to jump over it. Oi. This is quite close right now. Jaka just trying to get that last stock as healthy as possible. Gets the second catch there on the anvil and gets the stock of Big Chungus. Now both players on their last stock. Jaka, the differential of 68%. Certainly not undoable here, trying to get the wall off the side, but it doesn't quite work out.
Jaka barely took any damage that whole stock.
Right, and brought it all the way back already. Up tilt, up air. That's all that she wrote there. Both players now just less than 10% apart. And as you said, Big Chungus has not really been landing many hits on Jaka so far. Although getting that right there, trying to go for the spike, but doesn't connect it. Jaka will just casually float to the other side of the stage, trying to pocket the minecart. But Big Chungus actually getting off that minecart early enough so that the pocket doesn't really matter. Getting a counter in return. So both players now, the percent slowly but surely rising here. Both players looking for their killing options. Back air is one of these, especially with the diamond there for Big Chungus. Jaka having the minecart on deck now as well, super valuable because it kind of forces Big Chungus to jump over it, or it just kills outright. But the, oh my goodness, the flare a little bit deceptive right there. There was quite a bit of leeway for Big Chungus to survive, so I guess, don't know why that was
Yeah,
the
I don't
case.
know why that got red sparks.
In any case, kind of put the fear into you, but that certainly gets red sparks for a reason, because that kills with the gold as well. Big Chungus taking the second game, bringing us to an even scoreline. Alright.
Did you ever think that a match between Isabelle and Steve would be this exciting?
No.
Yeah.
But especially in the... I mean, both players are making it kind of hype, actually, I have to say. Like, they're not really too passive, of course. You know, you still have the mining timeouts that you have to have on Steve, sure, but they're going in, you know? Like,
Yeah.
they're just running at each other right now. And I am enjoying every bit of it.
All right, here we go. Game 3. We're already on game 3.
We might actually look at a reset here as well, because Jaka's doing quite well. Like, the possibility of a reset is not out of the picture for sure. Jaka has taken the first game in this bracket off of Big Chungus with the first game in this best of 5, and if Jaka has managed to do that, this can still continue. Second game was also super close here. So Big Chungus far from safe. And you can see the damage climbing already here on Big Chungus. Jaka just connecting everything that they want to. Alright. Love the back air confirms auto shield though from Big Chungus so far, adding some good damage, but I've not seen Big Chungus connecting these high damaging Steve combos against Jaka here so far. Something that Jaka has been really good at evading.
Jaka's been sort of playing at mid-range, and not only that, I think just the weight and floatiness of Isabelle is preventing a lot of these, like, sort of like autopilot combos where it's just like, this almost always works, I'm gonna go for it, from actually connecting.
It can certainly make a big difference, but the minecart now powered by the gold as well. So almost taken the stock. Oh my goodness, that was so close. Of Jaka, and Big Chungus just barely recovering there. There's some weird Elytra tech. Like, Elytra's just incredibly weird, and a lot of Steves had a lot of on the table to deal with that, but the big fishing rod there connecting on the biggest of chunguses right there, but it's not going to be chunky enough, because that's going to be the stock off the top, and Jaka now once again holding the lead here, but at 139, that's a very fragile lead. Oh, yep, see you later.
Okay, just raw up smash. Let's go for it.
Sometimes the more stupid options are the most optimal options, because nobody expects it, and that's right there the case with that up smash. Good scoop from Big Chungus on Jaka, and Big Chungus already brought this one all the way back with the diamond tools, just dealing massive damage. Look at that back air, bringing Jaka from 54 to 78. That is just... That's scary and almost disgusting there from Big Chungus, but okay, getting the jab on the platform, confirming that into an up tilt as well, but cannot quite follow up with an up air to get the kill off the top. So Big Chungus still staying alive, but dealing with a discrepancy in percent right now. One strong confirm of the Lloyd Rocket, one strong move on smash check, one sweet spot back air will take it, and that is exactly what Jaka is confirming right there. Holding the lead now, but for how long?
Yeah, it's...
Oh, yep. Another one.
Yeah.
DJ Khaled in the house.
Oh my goodness. Just coming in, literally swinging.
Right back there connecting, and after all that said, after all the lead that Jaka had temporarily, it's actually Big Chungus who's now holding the lead, interestingly enough. Jaka, I believe, getting a little bit too greedy right now to connect some of these combos, moves, whatever you want to call it. Some more patience potentially here. Could work wonders.
They have
Jaka.
so much in terms of material right now.
Yeah, lots and lots of stone, not too much iron actually. 2 charges left on that one. And now 1, but that's only charge you need now actually. Jaka staying alive, good DI towards the top left corner right there. Landing hit of the anvil will connect, but that's not a hit that'll kill, so Jaka still staying comfortable, staying alive, 123%. I mean, far from comfortable for sure, but staying alive is very important right here. 76%. At this point, there's actually no iron on Big Chungus, and Jaka interrupting these mining processes very effectively with the slingshot right now, and just keep piling on the damage. Now there's a Lloyd planted as well for a potential trap. Minecart getting dropped there as well. Big Chungus, he has to go for some iron right now. That's has been the premier kill option for Big Chungus, going for that minecart, for that empowered minecart, for the anvil, for these kind of things. But Jaka has been so good at evading these, getting a sweet spot back there as well, almost killing the fishing rod, which is barely with. Big Chungus maneuvering around it, and there is the minecart connecting for Big Chungus, taking 2 games in a row and moving up to match and tournament point.
One more game to go.
That is, oh my goodness, all of these games are so close between these two players. Like, I believe every single game has been going to last hit in this grand final so far.
Chungus was in such a scramble to get iron in that last little bit.
Yeah. And it's not something we've seen a lot from Big Chungus in the course of them being on stream, right? Lacking resources.
No, they've been sort of like going up against characters that can't actually harass them at range and can't actually interrupt them. Whereas Jaka is perfectly suited to do that.
3, 2, 1,
all right. Confident message there from Big Chungus to start us off on Kalos. Once again, of course, has the added benefit for Jaka that Big Chungus is forced to use the pickaxe for mining, which takes away durability from a very strong moves.
I like that bread and butter from Jaka right now, bringing Chungus up to 48%.
Yeah, and that is something that Chungus had to deal with a lot here, and has not been quite... 2 minecarts, hello. Has not quite been able to do so very effectively. Jaka has consistently found damage on Big Chungus' Steve, even though that in the past, when we look to earlier matches, has not really been the case, you know? So Jaka's doing a really good job in that regard, trying to interrupt the recovery there with some blocks, but for tether recoveries, that doesn't really work if they already have a tether connected. If they don't, that's an issue. But for Jaka, it's not really, because it doesn't put you into freefall and you have that upbeat to get through those blocks, so it doesn't really matter. But Big Chungus now connecting some good damage off the minecart as well. Has the gold, of course, for that added speed and added damage. So Jaka kind of losing the lead that he's building so far.
Not quite yet, though. Chungus offstage does not have any iron to recover with. Oh, they're going to get some here.
Oh, trying to go for that down smash on the block right there to potentially catch a recovery below the platform. And there is a nice snipe with the minecart, dropping it on Big Chungus' head and getting the first stock in this game 4.
All right, Diamond Tools are on the field now, though. That is a problem, because not only can Chungus, like, just steal a stock right there, all of their next combos are going to be hyper damaging. So this is where Chungus can actually start snowballing with the amount of iron that they have and the Diamond Tools.
5 charges of iron expanded one right there, so 4 left here on Chungus, of course, as you said, the Diamond Tools there as well. These combos, if Chungus can connect them, will do incredible amounts of damage, but so far Jaka has been able to avoid it. But there come the up airs, there come the up tilts, there comes the damage, and that's the equalizer. Both players on the same percent. Specker connects as well, and Chungus now in a very good lead, trying to connect another one with the... it doesn't work! The block blocks the follow-up on that fishing rod, and Big Chungus stays safe, even off stage against Jaka, against the character that is very... There's the forward smash read of Big Chungus. Good stuff from Jaka, taking back the lead, taking back
air
control.
dodge. Oh my goodness. Okay, so with that, Jaka is on the cusp of actually, like, bringing this to game 5.
Ooh. God. Doesn't quite kill, but that's a lot of damage.
There's only one charge of iron right now. Stone Tools are on the field. Anvil is going to kill. Okay. Both players are on last stock now.
Big Chungus forcing that anvil through the balloons into, or on Jaka's head, I should say, rather. 55%. Of course, Big Chungus trying to get something started right there. Instead, Jaka getting out with a quick air dodge right there. Alright. Jab. Just a few more percents right there. The up tilt follow-up not really connecting. And Big Chungus once again starved for resources. They're getting some right now. But Jaka is always in threat range, always able to do something.
Right, gold on deck.
Gold is not what Big Chungus wants to go for, though. He wants to keep it for those minecarts. He wants to get to that diamond, but Jaka doesn't let him right now. Big Chungus is getting interrupted on mining every single time. Trying to get... has the stone tools right now. Trying to
has been the bane of his existence, this stock.
Yeah. And he can't really build either because he doesn't have the resources for it. He can't erect that wall right there. So Big Chungus, good dodge around that, though, gets the Lloyd Rocket into up air. And we're going to game 5, ladies and gentlemen. Jaka is still alive in the bracket.
Oh my god, we go to game 5.
And this, you know, Big Chungus being starved of resources there has been getting more and more extreme as Jaka learns to deal with Big Chungus mining up. And as soon as Big Chungus has run completely out of resources, you know, not even able to build that wall that protects him, to give him at least like 1.5 seconds to get 3 or 4 mining resources mined up, Jaka can just interrupt that mining process with a slingshot from a safe distance very quickly. And this is the point where the game plan from Big Chungus is crumbled. So this is the point that Jaka is trying to reach. Easier said than done, but Jaka has been able to do that last game. Let's see if he can do it again. Let's see if he can get the reset, ladies and gentlemen. Game 5 in this grand final set here. Big Chungus holding on to winner's side, but Jaka, potential for a reset here.
Alright, Jaka was doing a pretty good job of just keeping Chungus on the ledge there. I liked it, keeping them away from the ground. No chance to mine, finally get some iron going.
Alright, this time around we're on Town and City, which means that Steve uses the axe to mine, gets some wood as well, so more resources here, or quicker resources I should rather say, for building walls, which will work in Big Chungus' favor. As I was just talking about, these walls are so important because it gives you that little amount of time to at least get something when you're mining up.
Yeah, and as long as, like, you can only get access to dirt, Isabelle can basically destroy that instantly with that forward tilt.
Yeah. But now we're at the point where Big Chungus has expended every dirt in their inventory, so we're now only looking at wood, which we would have to see how good that forward tilt is for Jaka to destroy these kind of blocks. Something that I'm not remembering if he can also break them instantly. I would imagine that that's not the case.
I would assume no. Alright, coming back to stage with the B. They are out of iron. Chungus has no iron.
Right, also no axe left on Big Chungus to mine out quickly, so they don't want to go build either, though, because they will lose the diamond in a very precarious situation where the stock is almost gone. Almost taking the stock, though, off Jaka with that up smash. That's only one of the few options left for Big Chungus to really get that kill on Jaka.
These up smashes are huge bets, but, like, what else do you do?
Yeah, oh my god, and there it is indeed. The only option left for Big Chungus, and it works out as it connects it on Jaka right there, and still really can't
Still
build
no
anything.
axe. Still no
Yeah, there
axe.
it is, alright. So, there it is, there is the diamond tools on deck now. So both players on a very even footing here, but seeing the early lead that Jaka got for Big Chungus to be in this position right now, in an even position against Jaka, is a good testament to Big Chungus' solid play style.
Alright, I like the spot dodge into up tilt. Not a whole lot out of that, but Chungus was really just coming in swinging.
Right, yeah, just barely keeping the distance to get that mining started. Oh, they minecart into the Lloyd Rocket in the ground. Very good there as well. Confirm into the up air from Jaka, though the second Lloyd Rocket working in Jaka's favor this time around. Oh, extended hitbox on that back air. And Jaka getting that damage, but there is the fishing rod on the platform. But Jaka has an anvil in their inventory right now. They have it pocketed. Chungus dropping that a little bit too obviously. but how long will Jaka hold on to that one? Will Jaka use it? We've seen Jaka have one before, but not been able to use it. And that's not only the case as well. Jaka had a chance to tech, but instead gonna get launched to the bottom blast zone and losing the anvil in the process as well. Big Chunk is actually going for the refresh on these diamond tools, but of course has a second diamond in the inventory, so is safe to do so. And now has a big opportunity to increase the lead that they're currently holding.
Still alive at 172 after taking that Lloyd rocket. Oh.
Minecart.
Jaka is afraid
dangerous.
to get close.
Oh!
Can't place a block there.
Oh my goodness, and there's the back of that almost killed. That almost killed for Jaka.
That almost
Okay.
killed sub 50, jeez.
Oh my goodness, okay. Jaka breathing a big sigh of relief. Max Rage Steve is off the cards for now. Jaka has an opportunity now to make back those percents that are differential right now, but there's so much resource on Big Chungus right now. With the diamond tools as well, incredible fast mining here. And has a second diamond in the inventory if they need it as well. That is really hard for Jaka to make it back, but they're doing a good job so far. Minecart will not be, followed up on by Big Chungus with that forwarder. That's always a risky option off stage if you wait with that mash out. But this is gonna be the down, this is gonna be the end, and that's gonna be the game, the set, and the tournament. Big Chungus takes European Bootcamp number 165. Only losing 2 games, by the way.
Only losing 2 games.
Against one player.